on? My name's Tom. I live in Southern California, and I want to take a second to talk to you about what I have behind me, which is my most recent purchase, a full Goose Gear setup. So I'm going to give you kind of a rundown of what I got here. I have the kitchen setup, which is the 2.4, which is the largest setup that they make. I have the 3 drawers here, and I have the platform in the back, the partial platform, and we'll touch on that here in a second. So I'm running a Dometic fridge. It's a 50 quart fridge, and if you go to the website, it actually tells you the dimensions and whatnot. So if you already have a fridge, you're going to look up the dimensions of your fridge and see which kitchen setup, camp kitchen setup, is best for you. All right, so I have my Dometic fridge here, and I have my Cook Partner. I always get that wrong. I always want to say Steel Partner. Cook Partner stove here, and they actually tailored and made this whole setup for this stove. It's really cool. It fits in here perfectly. They make holes so that it mounts in here. Super streamlined. It's awesome. This stove, by the way, my friend told me, hey man, it's the last stove you'll ever buy, and I love it so far. So I'm gonna crack this open real quick. So that's my cooking setup here. I have all my utensils here. I can work, I can grab my stuff, I can open my drawers. Now I do have a table back here for some other stuff that I want. But yeah, it's a perfect setup. It's awesome. Doesn't make any noise. Okay, so let's talk about the drawer system. It's all modular, which means you can go to the website and kind of pick and choose what your setup is. Now, obviously, Jeeps have a different, they're different size and whatnot, different depth. So this right here is one piece. So I have a drawer here, here, and here. This is an add-on that I did. So let's. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I got in my drawers. I go out at least once a month, long trips. I go on 3 to 7 day trips. So I'll not only go over this Goose Gear stuff, but I'll show you what I got inside my drawers. So check it out. So stuff I have on the top, because the top, I'm a short guy, is going to be more difficult for me to get to. So I have stuff that I'm not going to use quite as often up here. I got some ponchos here in case it does rain. I have a couple cargo straps. I have some stakes to go down so that I can secure, anything that I want to secure, whether it's an awning or my quick pitch suite. I have bear spray, and something that a lot of people don't think about, I have a smoke grenade here. And that is, I don't know, if I find myself in Death Valley for some reason and we just get stranded and my GPS takes a crap or whatever, I feel like it's good to have a smoke grenade there in case I need to flag somebody down. I have body wipes. I have the toilet inserts. This is something that I like to use in the summertime. All my outlets in my rig are hot all the time. And I actually have an extension cord for my fan, so I can actually plug in this fan into my outlet, run it out to my chair, run it up to my rooftop tent, and I have a fan. Mosquito stuff, because you can never be too cautious when it comes to mosquitoes. I have face netting, I have body netting, mosquito spray, and that is what I got in my top drawer here. Let's move on to the next drawer. Super smooth slides. Closes like butter. Love it. All right. Next, this is more of my food and cooking stuff. There's a couple snacks here. Sea to Summit pot. More cooking pots here. And this is my cable to go from my propane tank into my stove. And this is the big stuff. All right, so I have a portable fire pit, which is amazing. Tread lightly. If I don't want to make a new fire pit and there's no fire pit around, I'll bust out this bad boy. It's like 40 bucks on Amazon. It's great. Some more wipes, lighter fluid, sunscreen, chest. Now, heaters. I could do a whole video on heaters. This thing, I love this so much more than the Buddy heater. It's by Kavea. The model number is KGH1203. Love it. My little pop-down sink. and a portable battery supply. And that's what I got in my drawer systems. Now, what I have on top here, Goose Gear makes little, I'm not sure what, the locking nuts that go into these slides here. And the way I have it is I have little eye bolts so that I can strap stuff down. This right here is a grill that goes on top of the fire, and here I have is a bamboo table. And I use these to strap that down, so that's really good. Now, let's go to the back seat, and I'll show you what we got back there. All right, guys, this is the plate system back here. I went with the partial setup because on rare occasions I do have my wife and my daughter with me, not that often. My daughter wheels with me quite often, so she's usually in the front seat and my dog is hanging out right here, which is another awesome thing about this is it's large. So those of you with very large dogs, lay their dog bed right there. What I actually did was I measured this out and I got a dog bed that fits perfectly right here. If you don't want to go that route, you have all these options. You can put eye bolts down in here, and whatever type of cargo you have multiple options to strap that down. This is extremely convenient. This is actually where I hold all my recovery gear. I got an impact wrench here, super siphon, a couple other things. I have done some slight customization. I have my CO2 bottle here, which is bracketed to the Goose Gear mount, actually utilizing that T-slot bolt that I was kind of talking about. I'm sorry if I'm screwing the name of that up. So my CO2 bottle's here, my fire extinguisher is there, and yeah, I am super happy with this setup. If I could do it all over again, I absolutely would. I just would have done it much sooner. So yeah, the guys at Goose Gear are amazing. Customer service top notch. John answered all my emails, got back to me very quickly. Brian was awesome. I'm here local. They took care of me. They installed this for me actually. Great experience. I have nothing negative to say. Goose Gear, thank you. I appreciate it.